Alright, today is the day. Meron tayong kukunin today. I'm so excited. Kakauwi lang namin galing Mindanao. The whole team. Kakauwi lang namin galing Mindanao.
I'm not gonna miss this.
And
Today's the big day.
It's time to get the bike.
It's time to get the grown-up bike today, right, Geraldo?
Ano muna tayo? Chat GA muna tayo. With Mr. J. Cuenca.
Ako na ito, bro. Pero ang galing ng tracer kasi medyo ganyan na rin yung tsura eh.
Ginamit ko.
Yung bago. Mine's not calling. Mine's not calling. Pero ito yung bago. Tinan mo yung gauge na. Iba na. Ano siya? Digital na.
He came hard today.
Always. I always go hard on the paint.
Hard today.
I always go hard on the paint.
No, he always goes hard in denim.
That's my go-to, guys. Sorry, they're on to me now.
Ano, pupunta tayo?
Hindi ko alam kung ano susuotin ko. I just go denim all the way.
When in doubt, go denim.
Yeah, when in doubt, denim all
denim.
just go with denim.
Pati brief DJ denim din.
Oh my God. Wow. Baka patulan ko yan. Wapo, diba? Tapos tingnan mo yung forks nyo. Ano na? 155 lang yan? Ito yung 155cc na ano. Punin natin? Ako black. Ako good. Bigyan mo. Masaya na ako. Next na.
Sir Tony, baka naman.
Sir Tony.
Baka naman, Sir
Be
Tony.
proud to rep this bike.
Tapos akin marilaki. Guwapo to, bro.
Pero limited ako.
Ito yung 700.
City ka lang talaga. Hindi ka makakalabas. But ito, at least, you can use it for the city. You've ridden it. Pwede siya pang city, pwede pang highway. Guwapo rin. Guwapo talaga ng
Strong, ordinary. Had to make decisions that were more scary.
Hey guys, andito kami ngayon sa Y-Zone. We just got back kanina mga 3 a.m. from Mindanao, from Davao City.
Epic ride.
Epic ride. I'm sure you guys saw it. Sana na-enjoy nyo. Abangan nyo yung isang ride namin. We have another ride in maybe a week from now.
Yeah.
Punta kami sa Bicol region.
And then Iloilo and Cebu.
Iloilo and Cebu. But for
September,
right now,
I think. Yeah.
I think so. Andito kami ngayon sa Y-Zone kasi kukunin ko na yung super duper tenere.
Super duper quadruper tenere.
Pero syempre, habang nire-ready pa nila, magla-lunch muna kami. And we're gonna do another session of Chat GA with Mr. J. Cuenca. So welcome to the show,
GA
bro.
Talks.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you guys for having me.
I'm gonna type in what questions to ask J.
What
Cuenca.
hardball questions?
Hardball questions. Okay. Oh, he's gonna like this.
Please. Please. No.
Okay, here we go. First question. What inspired you to pursue a career in acting?
Wow. I think for me, I always wanted to be one talaga. If I think about it really well, like when I was young parang my uncles and my dad would make me watch movies. And then also like a big thing for me when I was in school, and this is just being honest, I really didn't know what I wanted to be.
Yeah,
I really didn't have no direction.
Siyempre.
But modeling was there, but it felt like it wasn't.
Nag-model ka for a time?
Yeah, I was a commercial model since I was 6 years old.
Really? Like
yeah.
photo shoots and all that?
Commercials,
Do you remember anong
ramp
products
model, ramp shows.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, but I always felt like parang I wanted to take it to another level. You take it to a step further, which is acting.
Okay.
And so when I had my chance, I was never gonna.
Ano ba first, not big break, ano first project?
Wow, it was me and Richard in Click. We were in a youth-oriented show.
What
That,
year?
bro, that's why we've known each other for more than 20 plus years.
Richard Gutierrez to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Richard Gutierrez.
Sir, GMA.
Yeah, bro.
Whoa.
Yeah, so
parang every Sunday show, every Saturday?
it was a
every
Saturday show.
A Saturday
every
show.
afternoon. It's kind of like if you remember Love Spell in Your Song.
Yeah, of
Kind of
course.
like that.
Kami nag-ano eh. Kami nag-pilot
that was
doon
your
eh.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
So we were a batch, parang we were like a few years back pa from that. If you remember the show Burks.
Okay, I've heard it. Yeah.
Those were the two competing shows.
Okay. And then Senyo was Click.
Ours was Click.
And then si Chard had, was, obviously,
He was the
baka siya
lead. No, actually, it was Barkada kami. That's why it's called the Click Barkada. But
it's a Barkada show.
yeah, but at that time, parang Richard and iba pa partner niya nun eh. It was China or Talesa pa. And then after our show, it became Richard and Angel na. That became Mulawin.
So si Angel Oxine was clicked din.
Yeah,
Doon
bro,
siya-
they were brother and sister there. So they
ganon?
couldn't pair them. As much as they wanted to pair them together, hindi na magawa.
Ganon.
Yeah.
So, kahit during the show, there was something like parang, may potential for these two to work with? Hindi lang nila ma-partner kasi kapatid?
They had separate love teams that were working.
Okay,
It was working.
Okay.
China and Richard and Angel and Riley at the time. That guy
Okay.
was my best friend also before.
Really?
But parang in the set, everyone, when you see them together, everyone was like, bagay sila eh, bagay sila eh. Yeah, so there was that. But
And
the
then I guess the rest
storyline,
was- yeah.
they were brother and sister, so they couldn't
dun sa
do-
show.
Dun sa show. They couldn't do it.
So, wait, 2000 na to.
Man, I'm bad with dates, but
Okay.
I think...
But it was your first show.
It was
Paano
my
mo
first.
nakuha yung role na yan?
I auditioned. And
okay.
you know,
Sino
who's-
nagsabi sa'yo?
You know
Like-
who's with me there auditioning? There in the audition room, me and Poco.
Seryo?
Bro, we were up for the role and we were
For the same role or just for the same show?
No, he was being casted for another role for the same show. And then we were there, our first audition. As in, we didn't know anything about acting.
Yeah.
But he was already like, he also was already, I think he was doing already some things here and there. But
Sa
I had no acting experience yet.
Ito yung first ever.
First ever.
I mean, except for the mama.
And it was horrible, bro. The audition.
Pero nakuha ka.
Oh my god. Yeah, I got it. Like, I don't know what I did right.
Naalala mo kung ano yung mga
I
pinapasabi
don't know what I
sa'yo?
did right, but me and Coco talk about it, and then you know what he says sometimes? He's like, bro, you totally bombed that audition, but di siya makapaniwala na kinuha pa rin ako. Kasi it was
Really?
bad. Like,
It was bad.
It was bad. I was so nervous, bro. I was
bro.
so nervous.
I'm sure. I mean,
Yeah.
hanggang ngayon nga.
But memories, man. Like, and at the same time, parang, like I said, parang, I hold that thing, honestly, like, it feels like yesterday. You know this, that when you
Yeah.
love what you do,
Yeah.
it feels like, you know, you don't feel like
You
you're
don't feel like
working.
you're working. I mean,
When
you know, ako naman, it's ako mixed emotions ako dun eh. Because when you love what you do, you go so hard eh.
Yeah.
Talagang yung ano. And yung trabaho natin, bro, para sa akin, akala ng mga tao, glitz and glamour siya. It's all, para sa akin, it's a blue-collar job. Para
It
sa
is.
akin, eh. Talagang
It is.
kayod siya
And,
talaga eh.
bro, you know, a fun fact about this, and you know, I tell Chi or like aspiring actors, di ba parang you think na you get successful in the industry,
Yun
you
na
think
yun.
it gets
Yeah,
easier?
no, it gets
way.
harder.
Like, all
It's
the more you
harder.
have to look for these other interesting
I mean, if you're a
roles,
person who wants more, if you're a
Yeah.
person gusto ng
who
growth,
wants to strive.
pag nagkaroon ka ng konting success, you feel na parang,
Yeah.
ito na, okay na.
Yeah.
No, mas doble pa.
And then to build again.
To build again,
Like, kasi
and then sa-
you get, let's say you're successful with one thing here, syempre the question you ask yourself is,
Mag-work,
can I do it again?
Can I do it again?
Yeah.
And then you have the imposter syndrome, you
Yeah.
have like yung doubts na
Especially,
pumapasok.
you know, we're talking to Sam about it. Kunyari, you don't work for 3 months. It's not like
Yeah.
riding a bike. You're rusty.
Yeah,
All of a
yeah,
sudden, why am I
yeah.
so slow in picking up things?
Yeah,
Like,
sabi nga ni Sam nung isang araw, ako rin, you know, ngayon
It
ako
happens to
ang
the
huling
best,
show ko
yeah.
was actually with Sam, yung A Family Affair. So, pag sumabak ko ulit, I mean, syempre nandun naman yung basics, pero bagong role eh.
Yeah.
Bagong tao kasi yung ginagampanan mo eh. Alam mo yun?
And you know what it feels like to be in the thick of it, yung
Yeah.
kapado mo na yung role.
Yeah.
And
That's
that's the
second
thing,
nature na siya.
pag kapado mo na siya, it's easy.
Swabe
Then
na
it becomes
eh.
easy.
Swabe
Yeah.
na eh. Alam mo yun, alam mo na kung sino yung tao na
Character mo,
ginagampanan mo.
what he wants,
What he wants, ano yung motivation. Pero sa mga first 3 days, first week actually ng taping or shooting,
It's rough.
hinahanap
It's
mo
still
yan eh.
rough.
So
Yeah.
my mentality is, yung mindset ko is find that character person as fast as possible.
Fast. Yeah.
Prior pa
Try to
mag-shooting.
put as much time into it. Diba, before
Hanapin
getting
mo
into
na
this,
siya
before
agad. I mean, konting tips lang. Hanapin mo na siya agad.
Yeah.
Kasi the faster the better.
Yeah.
Mas ma-relax ka
Saka,
na, mas alam mo na yung...
you have to be honest with yourself. Eh. Diba, like tayo, like, you know, no one knows if you're prepared or not. But like like if you're acting with a person, you know he didn't prepare. You know na he just went in and then but I always remember na parang in showbiz or like an opportunity, sometimes opportunity only knocks once, so make the most of that one. Right?
Well, parang yung kanta eh. Parang kanta yan minsan ng mga singers. Like, you only just need that one hit.
That one hit.
To get you in the door.
To get
I mean,
you
to
there.
get you...
Yeah.
Ano mo yan?
To get the ball rolling.
Because
Yeah.
Oh, for example, ano tayo lumayo? Mga kapatid natin sa Star Magic, yung Beanie. Right?
Yeah.
Ang kwento sa akin, matagal na pala sila. Ilang
5
years?
years.
5 years.
5 years.
5 years sila kayod, 5 years trying to look for that
No one's
that
no
stardom,
one's-
gano'n.
yeah.
And then one song, I guess, or two
Yeah.
songs changed their
I say
lives.
nga, tapos hindi ka dapat mawalan ng kumpiyansa eh. Kasi like I say, di ba, parang sometimes, even if those 5 years weren't successful, it was, you know, it all played a role for that big break. Kasi if you didn't have that 5 years, it might have not prepared you for that big break, that moment. It's all parang everything you do is parang it pays dividends. Eh.
Yeah,
parang,
well,
diba?
Tama ka naman eh.
So
it's like be prepared when the opportunity arises. Eh.
But diba, you also get confidence and experience. Kunyari ikaw, like your next project, let's say a movie, it's 20 years worth of experience gonna go into this preparation, to this performance.
Now,
right?
Pero pag beginner ka, for example, sa kanila, diba, pag beginner ka in 5 years, 3 years, 4 years, syempre may questions like, dapat ba pinagtuloy ko na yung school ko?
And it's hard.
Dapat pa, alam mo yun?
And it's hard to call it a career when you're not a working actor. I always say that, parang it's hard to like, it's harder, but
isang like, question pa lang to,
But like what you said, like a good advice for aspiring actors, surround yourself with it, read scripts, do workshops, hang out with other actors who just, you know, theater.
No, tsaka yun ang sinasabi, so I have friends, ito mga Star Magic, yung ibang Star Magic team kasama sa basketball team, mga up and coming pa eh, they're striving pa eh. Lagi ko ini-encourage na do workshops, go to theater, watch plays, get culture. Kasi kapag wala kang ginagawa,
absorb things.
Kasi sa akin, medyo grabe kasi yung journey, iba naman yung journey ko sa journey niya sa ibang yung journey ko, paglabas ko ng PBB, medyo sabak na agad eh. Alam mo yun? Yeah, pero ikaw kasi you came from
I had experience na. I remember when we did that show, we were like,
bro, yung sana mulit
5 years of experience na.
Magkapatid kami ni Jake dun eh. And I'm watching this guy, I'm like,
I remember that.
Diba, I'm like, diba, hindi ako makapag-Tagalog.
It was hard for you.
Ang hirap mag-memorize. Ang hirap, you have 200 people waiting, diba?
Pressure seats.
Diba, pressure seat, tsaka yung parang, anong ginagawa ko? Alam mo, kita mo yung reaction ng cameraman na ang sama ng ginagawa mo. Diba?
But hey,
galaw mo ng galaw.
But you were like, you absorbed really quickly. Kasi your growth naman per project was like leaps and bounds.
So
you wanted it.
So again, iba-iba yung journey. Sa akin naman kasi yung talagang, parang akong
it was like a reality show.
Parang akong 200-meter racer. Tinapon ako kalaban si Usain Bolt, parang gano'n eh, parang hindi ako makahinga eh, the whole time. It was a good experience. Si Michael De Mesa, anong character ni Michael De Mesa doon? I'm sure you guys know.
Siya si Kamataya.
Hindi.
He was the guy with the...
Ano nga pa?
Siya bumabalik in
parang Kamatayan, siya yung susunduin niya yung character ni Kim.
Taga-sundo, something like that, But Direct Michael was super galing na dito.
Sobrang galing niya, saka sobrang patient niya. Sobrang patient niya sa akin, bro. Kasi kami yung magka-eksena halos eh. Ako lang nakakita sa kanya.
Ikaw lang nakakita sa kanya. He's bringing you back in time.
He's bringing me back, and then he's kukunin yung character ni Kim, sa mag-aaway kami. That's a good show, no?
That was a good
minsan
show.
naisip ko, sarap i-remake yun eh.
It was such a good show and such a...
First gawing movie,
and
no?
they gave us such a good
Bagay ba?
theme song. Sana maulit muli.
Super Tito Gary.
Grabe yun.
Wow. Every time I hear it.
with theme songs. Even tayong dalawa, right?
At saka pag si Tito Gary din yun.
Tito Gary din yan. At saka, every time we hear these theme songs, at least for me, it really brings me back. Like, naalala ko lahat. Like, pinala marinig ko sana maulit muli.
Yeah.
I remember everything. Talaga.
No, parang rush of memories. No?
Yeah, man. Galing.
Question number 2. Can you tell us about a particularly challenging role you've played and how you prepared for it? So, ano yung mga parang like role, anong first role na pabasok sa isip mo when I asked this question?
Now, parang I think...
And how did you prepare for that?
One that really like required a lot of like preparation. I think Katlea Killer was a lot. Like I felt like
napanood ko yun eh.
I felt like I was able to build a mountain of work before I got to work. Alam mo yun, watched so many documentaries. Scripts were complete. So I was...
Minsan kasi hindi ganun eh.
Minsan hindi. Like you just get week 1.
Pero pag complete, no? Wow!
Bro, I was every day reading like 10 scripts every day, practicing it. And then at the same time, it was the pandemic. So I was like, I had this weird preparation where I would go out on dates by myself and then pretend Miss Shasha was there. And then I'd be in Las Flores talking to
Sino ba si Miss Shasha?
We had, that was
Mommy
our
ba?
story. No, parang, she was the girlfriend of my dad, but I was obsessed with her. She was my psychiatrist. So it was like that. That was the whole dynamic. And I remember like, because I was a psychopath, a serial killer. So there are times I'd walk around BGC with a mask, cap, hoodie, and just like be. But it was so. You'll be amazed with how much that helps. Kasi, you know, parang you're trying to imagine these things in the set, but then since you put like real action to it, it's all there, bro. And then so liberating that time because I was wearing a mask, hoodie, no one really knew who I was. No one, so I was like, you know, looking at people weird. I was like being the weird guy somewhere.
Connecting lang dun sa sinasabi mo tsaka yung process mo. So nung nagpe-prepare ako para sa Budoy, nasa Hong Kong kami ni Gerald. Gerald, kwento mo.
Hindi ko kasi alam na may show. May show si Jack ng Budoy. Pumunta kami ng Hong Kong. Show ni Jay sa Hong Kong. Naglakad na kami, biglang acting. Sa mall, nag-acting. Sabi ko, ano nangyayari? Gumaganito na siya. Jay, ano nangyayari sa'yo?
Ano ginagawa mo ba?
Saan nangyayari sa'yo?
Bro.
Pero kaya ako ginagawa yan because I just wanted to see kung gaano siya realistic. Alam mo yun?
But to me, bro, I have to give the credit where credit is due. That was one of your greatest acting performances.
Siguro yun yung ko, parang...
I knew you, right? And I worked with you so many years. And I saw the show, and I was like, whoa.
Super blessed ako na.
Taken aback by it.
That's why sobrang sineryoso ko yun Like, kahit nasa mall ako sa Hong Kong, because I wanted to see... Gusto ko talaga bigyan ng justice yung role. Yung role, tsaka yung mga katulad ni Budoy.
You were representing them
Yeah,
you were representing them.
And not just them. Yung mga magulang nila,
and
caretakers nila. Alam mo yun?
Just have to say, it was something special to see them really like how they saw you. Like, kasi I saw an ASAP.
Yung impact
It was amazing to see.
Yeah, to see them, it's
inspired them.
Inspiring. And not just them. Again, yung mga nag-aalaga sa kanila. Kasi it's not, their life is hard, pero imagine mo, that's your brother. Or imagine mo, anak mo yan. Gano'ng kahirap din para sa kanila.
No, for sure.
It's hard. Financially, emotionally, lahat mahirap yun. Anyways, going back, so...
Yeah, and then, like, remember, it worked. By the time I got to the set and saw Miss Shasha, she was so creeped out by me, bro. And then I told her all about it, but it was, like...
Oh! May kwento pala ako sa'yo. Shit, I don't know, baka...
What is this?
Baka it'll be...
Too much for the vlog?
It might be too much for the vlog.
There wasn't a lot of time to prepare for this. So usually when I don't have time to prepare, I do the method acting talaga on the set. Say you're gonna have to make up for that time, diba? So, but so the initial objective was to scare her.
Yeah.
So I would whisper in her ear, papatayin kita.
Oh, parang ganon.
Stuff like that. Scare her. And then action. And then that's me screaming out of there, bro.
Question number 3, what has been your most memorable moment on set? Oh,
wow.
Dami nun.
Ang dami, bro.
Dami nun.
But to honestly, shooting in PMA in time,
actually, nasa isip ko yan.
It's up there. When we stayed there, we cut our hair. It was talaga surreal. Yeah,
like parang
surreal moment.
Nalala mo yung morning, the first
felt
morning
like a dream
doon sa
project,
PMA.
Like,
and then sasama tayo sa mesh hall na kung saan magbe-breakfast.
Over they were eating and we had to do the,
We had to do the, I'm like...
How about the showers? Remember that? With Kian and
may eksena
Alex Anselmucho.
Kunyari maliligo kami, di ba? Pero syempre sa TV, sa eksena, parang gabi yun Pero ang hindi nyo alam, madaling araw na yun sa Baguio. Tapos napakalamig.
Saka bro, alam mo, tsaka ako naintindihan yung sinabi nila yung sinabi ni Mr. V, Charlie Chaplin, na everything in a close-up is a drama, but on a wide shot, it's a comedy. Kasi when we were seeing them, going to the battle doing this,
tsaka hubad talaga yung iba.
And then, we're supposed to feel bad for them. It's funny.
Oh my god. Maraming memorable
or like, remember when we were doing the war scene, the helicopter scene?
The helicopter scene, yung naiwan ka sa Mindanao.
Yeah.
O yung
Soldier Down.
Soldier Down. Ang hindi alam ng tao, wala sa script talaga yan.
Yeah,
sumigaw ako ng Soldiers Down.
Yeah,
Soldier Down.
Down.
Lang yun it came out naturally.
It came out.
Pero ito na, so character ni Jake na baril, di ba? So babalik ako. Dave. tulong! Soldier down! Soldier down!
Actually, ito-
So, angas na angas kami.
Yeah.
Parang noon kami playback, preview kami.
Hindi,
Angas ko
actually, yung reaction ng tao, sabi niya, beautiful!
Beautiful!
But then, sabi ng sundalo,
Tinanong namin yung sundalo.
Okay na yun?
Sir, tama naman ginawa namin, no? Sir, hindi ka dapat
actually,
hindi ka dapat sumisigaw
parang
ng
sinabi mo
soldier
na
down.
sa kalaban
Parang
na
sinabi mo sa kalaban na
location
andun
nyo.
kayo. So, ganoon ako, oh my God.
Sabi na, cinematic license. Cinematic license.
Yeah, ganoon talaga. You know,
Yeah.
it's the business of ano eh.
But bro, that scene.
Wala, it came out naturally eh.
Yeah.
Nakakalaro mo ng Halo yun siya.
Kakalaro ko ng Halo ata yung
And then,
time na yun.
ako naman, I didn't think that remember, it was my favorite scene, but I didn't think it would stick to me for like a long time. Yung book
Yung book,
walang
ako
talo-talo.
rin eh.
I didn't think it would stick to me for more than 20 years.
Kasi
Like, we were
minsan-
doing the scene,
yeah.
wala lang
Even
scene
other
yun
day,
eh.
sama tayo. Even other day, someone came up to you.
Yeah,
The Yamaha
book
event.
walang talo-talo.
Hindi, there's scenes na alam mo na parang,
This is a big
this is a big scene.
scene, yeah.
May magic. And there's scenes na okay
Yeah,
naman.
this
You
is
don't
just
really-
gonna go,
Yeah,
it's part of
pero-
telling the story. But that one, we really didn't think na it was gonna make it to the trailer. Diba?
Book, walang talo-talo.
Yeah.
Classic yun.
Classic. Bro, that
Classic
show.
yun. That's
that
one for the
show.
books talaga.
And honestly, and diba, for the larger scheme of things, it really changed our perspective as actors. Oh my God.
Kwento mo yung ano.
Award-winning sila
Hindi,
lahat.
kwento.
We had best fashionista
So,
that year.
meron kami meeting. Or pitching. Hindi na
Story
pitching.
con na to.
Storycon!
Story ko na to.
That is Storycon sa ABS. For a big project. One of the biggest
know,
projects of the year, di ba? One of the biggest projects of the year. So excited kami. I mean, alam na namin yung project, pero syempre...
1998's Best Actress.
Pag Dreamscape kasi yung projects means, grabe, ang galing nila Sir Dale dati talaga sa marketing.
Yeah,
to
super.
build it up talaga.
And
So
like,
as an actor, excited
hype,
ka, right?
diba? The hype.
Beast kami, ito na. Parang ganito yung table. Ako, Kim, Jake, Miss Cherry Pie, Miss
Agud
Agud
Isidro, Spanky Manika,
Spanky Manika,
Jody
Miss
Santa
Mylene
Maria,
Dizon.
Mylene Dizon.
So sa projector, sa screen,
Best Actress.
ayan na, pinapakilala ba ako na?
Best
Cherry
actor.
Pie, Picasso.
And even our dad, best,
Free.
even our dad who we didn't know was like a best
stage actor,
in
stage
theater.
actor. Yeah.
We're like, what?
So lahat ng acting awards nila.
Accolades.
Ito na, Jake Cuenca. Best
Fashionista.
Fashionista Award. Kim Chu, Gerald Anderson, Best,
Best
Love
Love
Team
Team.
Award.
My
Hindi namin alam kung mai-inspire ba kami dito, ma-insecure.
Pero bro, it motivated us.
Super.
It really like,
Super.
it put us in a mindset na parang, okay, they're not just gonna give it to
parang
us here.
ganito, the shit just
got real.
Parang
Like,
gano'n.
okay, you thought you were acting then,
No,
but
but I
now...
remember at that age, I did a show before that but after My Girl, it's one of the parang Sunday shows. Emo yung character ko dun eh.
I think I saw that when you had like...
Yeah.
Is this the island show? Where
Parang
you're in an
ganon eh,
island
parang
and
ganon.
you were like the killer?
No,
also?
iba pa. Oh, nga, I
I remember
remember that.
that.
I had a show like that also.
I had an ex in
PBB
that
ang kasama
show
ko.
at that
I'm sure you had an
time.
ex in every show I did.
That I
bro.
remember.
No, I did a show. It was an ensemble there. It was after My Girl. And it was parang halos same cast eh. Basta emo ko doon. And that show,
You had bangs there. I
that was,
remember that.
yeah.
You had
It was
bangs.
right before tayong dalawa. Yung show niya, I took that show super seriously. Yung
Yeah.
parang, I think it's time. I think
Kinarir
it's
mo.
really time
Yeah,
to,
it's time to
parang I want to,
take
I don't know,
it
siguro
seriously.
naturally it came out. Like, I want to do
It was a
more.
meaty role. So
Yeah, I
it
wanna do
brought that-
better.
It brought things out of you, yeah.
So yun na, it started there and then sakto, boom, diretso tayong dalawa with all these great actors and directors and doon na talaga, doon na nag-start para sa akin na
Nagbago yung
I'm
pananaw
taking
mo
this
eh.
route na.
Tsaka
Ito yung route gusto ko.
Nagbago yung pananaw mo sa industry.
Yeah, nagbagong pananaw ko sa industry, gusto ko quality yung ano.
And then, you know what I learned there? I learned a valuable lesson na parang, also na parang, you know, no variety in fame. One day will fade eh. One day will elude you.
Famous
But respect,
speaking. Yeah.
Tito Spanky, all these actors who were going in there, like, but respect, it was there. Like, di ba, parang really put them in
Meron
a
kasi
high
tayong
regard.
ganito eh, like, meron tayong, nakita ko si Jake Cuenca. Jake Cuenca, selfie.
Yeah.
Or and then there's the other one like parang, like nung nakita natin sila Spanky Manil, sila Miss Pie, parang, yung mapapagano'n ka lang.
Yeah, you cannot get,
alam mo
cannot
yun,
be at
alam
your
mo yun.
best. Yeah. You're not slouching anymore, that's for sure.
Yeah, so, at my age now, lalo na, And even years ago pa, yun yung mas hinahabol ko.
Ako rin.
Mas gusto ko yung...
Yeah, same.
Mas gusto ko yung judge me by my work eh.
Saka parang they showed us na parang, you know, if you gain their respect, they'll listen to your opinion.
Yeah, tsaka...
Yeah.
I don't know, siguro it comes with age or something, or it comes with experience. It's just, parang... Or siguro sa tagal na rin natin sa industry, I've seen people come na, whoa, and then I've seen them go, and then I've seen another group of
new
batches come, and so...
But you know,
parang ano eh, parang...
But you know, bro, I say in interviews talaga, like other interviews, I'm so proud of our batch. Like, I mean, of course, we're different batch. I came from, but
well, we're the same batch.
I'm proud of my contemporary.
Yeah.
Kasi this contemporary, you, Coco, everyone's working so hard.
Professionals,
working hard.
Yeah, yun ang naman
pushing.
What I've learned, lalo na sa the industry has taught me, pag sobrang successful ka, just stay calm.
Stay calm. Yeah, Robert De Niro, right?
Yeah, when you feel, oh my gosh, so
this too shall pass.
I mean, that was my mentality. That was my mindset. And when I saw yung interview ni Robert De Niro, I was like,
it was confirmation na tama
yung
iniisip ko.
Oh no, bro. I'm serious, nangilabot nga ako. I was napanood ko yung interview. I'm like, oh my god. So may tama ko ginagawa. Ano ba yun?
It's such an amazing interview too kasi may Shia LaBeouf ka rin.
Super siya nakikinig sila sa kanya, right? But going back to that,
Adam Driver.
Basta going back to that, you know, when you feel like you're on top, stay calm.
Stay calm.
Stay calm. When you feel like you're a failure, you're on the bottom, you're going through stuff, stay calm.
Yeah.
Madali na sabihin eh, pinag-uusapan namin ito kagabi, hindi kami natulog sa flight kagabi.
Actually, also as
ito,
you know,
tulog.
as we get older, parang naiintindihan ko rin sinasabi ni Denzel na parang be careful when you're on the top, that's when the devil comes for you. Feel you're unstoppable when things are going your way.
Yeah.
Feel like, you know, diba? But then really, life teaches you that you're not. Diba?
Life will humble you, bro.
Super.
Life will humble you.
Just when you think, diba?
Alright, question number 4. How do you approach developing a new character?
I have somewhat of a process now kasi nga parang in theater, we were talking about this yesterday. Na yung theater kasi like, it really taught me na parang you have to rehearse. At least it taught me how to rehearse every single day. What to do. Like Monday, this is what you do. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then a month away from the project. Then I just stick to the text. Like, so it's more like but for me, I like to study everything kasi. So whatever technique that will suit this role, I will use. So if it's method for this role, then I'll do that. But if it's being, then if it's more like, if I read the role, it's so close to home, more being.
Pwede ka ba bigay ka ng example ng character na you did method and then you did being?
Oh, method and being? Yeah.
Like specific characters that you
I would think, I would say like, I think Ironheart would be method talaga. So I had to like live in that character's shoes, change my voice to make that natural.
So even Offset, yung parang medyo ganun ko pa rin? Offset or off?
No, that's the thing. When you rehearse it so much, kunyari you rehearse it thoroughly, you can turn it on and off. You don't have to keep doing it. If I didn't have time, kunyari you gave me a script 2 weeks, you'll find me in the set doing the voice the whole time. Kasi nga, I'm not confident.
Yeah.
But if you have time to rehearse it, practice it, like a play, then you start to trust your body na come taping, it will come out. So that's one. But I would say being the Catlea Killer, even though I was doing all that stuff, like doing immersing myself, doing method acting, I got from a real place. That's all like, I saw a lot of my real emotions in that role.
Okay.
Just obviously magnified, you know what I mean? Obviously exaggerated and magnified.
Yeah.
But I got it from a real place. So that I would say that's being, you know. But in Ironheart, kasi to me, I had to create a character from scratch. Like the stash, the hair, the suits. It was really constructing him from the ground up. Nice. And I love that. Like that's the thing. I love that process na talaga.
Sabi ko sa'yo
kagabi. So excited to always do it.
Sabi ko sa'yo kagabi. Ako as a person, I mean as a actor, I try to my main focus is the process instead of the outcome. Kasi that's something na hindi ko na hawak, hindi natin hawak yun eh. Kasi once yung process mo, once na iba to na sa editor yan, or
things can change, things
or marketing, wala na tayo hawak dyan eh.
Ako naman, I've fallen in love with the process. Like before a project starts, I'm like eager to get the gears rolling, to start doing repetitions, start practicing it.
Ganun din.
You're excited na rin to like prepare.
Pero sa trabaho kasi namin, maraming delays eh.
Yeah.
And then minsan, mamumove or minsan, yung eksena na, yung mga eksena na nag-ready ka, baka the next day na. So, mentally, ang hirap
Ang hirap i-gauge. But, sabi ko nga, but if you're structured with it, diba, like ako, like I said, like, I just do it in the morning from a certain time to a certain time. And then I let go of it na the whole day.
Yeah.
So,
kasi alam mo, kukunan mo na mamaya.
And then it gives me confidence na even though the delays come, I'm still preparing in the delays. So, it just gives me more confidence. I'll be even more prepared when I get in the day. Then, kunyari the first day comes, then you get notes na from the director, notes from the producers. That gives me even more confidence because now I know what I'm doing. Like, okay, they like what I'm doing. I can do this even more or change it. You know, but regardless, like what you said, I fall in love with the process talaga. Like, I remember I was telling Sammy, I said, hey, you want to read the script with me?
Yeah, actually.
I'll really like volunteer to do stuff like that. Like this last movie of Christine Reyes, she called me randomly and just wanted to read the script. I was like, I'm your guy. You called the right person for this. Met up in a cafe with Marco there, and then we were just reading her script. I had nothing to do with this movie.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. Parang naging ano ka,
It just, like, at least it's you know, to me, because in the pandemic, that's all the acting I did. I just acted in Zoom, bro, with theater actors every Saturday. So, in a weird way, after the pandemic, I said, I'm not gonna turn my back on that just because tapos na yung pandemic. That kept me sane in the pandemic, and I'm gonna keep doing that for my friends, for other people in theater, but mainly also like, kunyari you wanted to develop something, let's do it together.
Yeah.
Diba? Two minds are greater than one.
Oo naman. You know, teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, tsaka for me kasi, like now, especially in my life, I like to see my contemporary, especially you. I like to see them succeed. Like I want us to be there all together. Diba? Like I don't want to just be one person. Like, diba? Let's all be there together. Like let's all create more.
That comes with age and experience.
When you're younger, you're
15 years ago, hindi.
Yeah, no, you're afraid someone's gonna take your job.
Yeah.
Diba? You're afraid that, oh my God, there's someone gonna get that. Diba? Someone. But now, like especially after the pandemic, like you're proud of your. Oh, I'm so proud when I see you do stuff.
Yeah. No, tsaka yung, syempre, you know, yung pandemic, not a lot of us, for some weird reason, I mean, I'm
all of us.
super grateful din ako, but super sunod, ang dami ko rin work nung pandemic, but other actors, wala.
I was one of them.
Yeah, exactly.
I was definitely one of them.
So when I see, ngayon, pag nakita kita, yung mga projects na ginawa mo, and you're leaving a mark, and may impact in performance mo, coming from that, parang diba, it makes it even more, diba, it makes it even more sweeter or super sarap, diba?
Means the most coming from like from you, contemporary. Like, kasi diba parang, you know, aside from getting like, you know, for the audiences to see, you do this for the respect of your peers.
Yeah.
So, you know, when another actor goes up to me, and I know it's hard to do that, to go up to someone and say, dude, you're so good, you're amazing there. So when I get that from you or from anyone, that means that's everything to me now. Because at the end of the day, like no offense naman to critics or anything, but to get it from other actors who are acting also,
who goes through that process.
It feels different. It hits different.
I don't pay people.
Me? Wow. You know what?
No,
actually,
you know what?
You know what? I'm gonna address this. You know my pet peeve is when people say my teeth are veneers. Dude, like I see it online all the time.
What?
They're like, my teeth are not veneers, my guy. They're my real teeth.
Okay. Sinasabi yan?
Bro, yes. And online. So like, for everyone out there right now, you can check GAOC. These things are real.
Well,
bro, kasi nga, yung ano may nakikita mo, tapos gusto mong i-defend sarili, but you're like, I'll let that go. It's fine.
Well, alam mo mga tao, natutulong yung pinya yan. But that's not what I really meant, but thanks for the information.
In the set?
Oh yeah, like
actually, you know what I said?
you go.
Yeah, one pet peeve of mine. Kasi nga, we're living in a world where the industry has gotten bigger in a sense na parang, the industry has gotten bigger in a sense na parang,
I think I know where you're going.
You know, like, are you an influencer, are you a dancer, are you a singer, are you an actor? I think like my pet peeve now are people who can't compartmentalize that. Kasi like a set's not a place to vlog, you know, a set's not a place to you know, to be Jake as a celebrity. You're there to be an actor, diba? So to me parang and to me kasi like the set is like a church for me. You know, I live here. This is my world. So I my pet peeve are people who don't respect that. Kasi nga, you know, like we grew up in a set like tayong
Wala pa yun,
dalawa.
wala
Like you
pa.
can't like go to Cherry Pie Picasso and say, "Hey guys."
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta respect it. But then it's fun naman, like don't get me wrong, like you know, when things get easier in the set, people do TikTok or promote, it's cool. But in the beginning of it, diba, the pilot week, that's Hell Week, diba? It has to be,
And even
you have to
sa
be
last
so dialed in.
Final weekend last week.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
have to be
God.
dialed in. Like parang remove unnecessary things and streamline yourself to the story, diba? Parang ganyan. So that's
So ano
one-
yun, yung parang
I think people yeah,
but
parang
that's our ano na rin, napag-usapan rin namin ni Sam to eh. That's
part of it.
ito na eh. You know, but bro, I'm on the same boat. Talagang like sabi ko nga, lagi ko sinasabi, ang hirap na nga ng trabaho natin, huwag natin pahirapan pa.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I for me that's my ano talaga bro. I mean even like before I start a project, that's a good icebreaker when you guys are all in a table and then people ask what's your pet peeve and then I straight away kind of say that na parang the set to me is really like especially if I'm in
Sacred. It's
character,
sacred.
if I'm in character and if I'm the bad guy, dude, like the stakes are so high, diba? It's such an intense place that I can't break it for anyone. So even like to a director, I say na I expect my full commitment into a
Yeah.
project, diba?
Who are actors or directors that, you know, sana one day you dream to work with?
Here in
Yeah.
the Philippines,
Yeah.
in the Philippines, definitely, you know, on top of my head, like actors now, bro. Like
Actors.
honestly, I've worked almost with everyone,
Yeah.
but to me, I'd love to work with you again.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I'd love to work with
Yeah.
actually us. It's
Yeah,
overdue
yeah.
now at this point. There was a time we were like, you know, they're not gonna make us work together.
Yeah, well-
but now it feels like I'd love to work with you again.
Sa akin, ako rin eh, but I wanted to be like super, gusto ko yung napag-isipan.
Iba naman. Yeah.
Gusto ko yung talagang pinag-isipan, pinagplanuhan, yung something that we can, dapat kasi para sa akin, I take it as parang dapat sana as much as possible maging memorable eh.
Yeah.
I want something na parang, oh,
Yeah.
ano, anong gagawin tong dalawang to?
Yeah.
Ano naman to? Alam mo yan? Okay
Yeah.
sa akin gusto ko yung gaps na hindi tayo, you do your thing, I do my thing, and then maybe in the future we do something
And
cool.
bro, like, you know, it excites me rin kasi the years that go by and then we work again, I'm so excited to see your
you're only-
evolution.
you're only
Kasi,
getting better.
Like when we worked in Eli, I was like, wow, it's like another level, different
Now
level.
we're gonna be another level,
Another
and then
different thing again.
another level, di ba? So,
Of course, like
ano,
for
yun yung kagandahan sa work natin eh.
Yeah.
Because
the
hindi
more
pa-
you take in life, the more you get
hindi tayo parang athletes kasi athletes,
the expiration.
their body
date.
breaks down, di ba? May injuries.
Yeah.
Ang careers nila mas maikli, obviously, kasi yung katawan, di ba, age. Actors, if yung mindset mo is to non-stop learn,
Yeah.
no.
And bro, remember,
If you're humble enough to know na,
remember
may
our first
igagaling pa ako.
conversations about acting when we were in Sana Molit Muli, that's always how we looked at it. It's a
Yeah.
never-ending
Yeah.
learning process. You're
Yeah.
forever a student of this game.
Yeah. No,
Ever
pero-
evolving, ever changing, and all you can do is adapt,
Yeah.
diba? And learn. And
Kasi sina Kuya Tonton Gutierrez pa nagkukwento yan. di ba?
Yeah.
Pag hindi kami take, Tagaytay kasi location namin. So sa gabi, we'd hang out dun sa harap ng house location namin. We'd just talk about,
converse,
yeah, di ba?
the career.
And he had this old, remember, he had the expedition, Ford Expedition.
Yeah, and we
for
were like,
cable.
one day we're gonna get a car
One
like that.
day, gusto ko magkaroon ng ganyan. Sabi
Yeah,
ko,
sa
"Ba?
araw.
Ano ba? Sisiusin niyo yan."
And
But
then-
that time,
and then
imagine
sabay
mo,
tayo nag-expedition.
17 years old, yeah. 17 years old, hindi ko inaasam eh. I mean, hindi ko iniisip na akalain na kaya ko ba yan one day? Kasi syempre yung chase base, ang lakas sa gas yan, politicians na nag-drive yan.
Yeah.
And then nakita ko si Kuya Tonto na kaganyan, parang, and you just, it
was a
manifest.
milestone. It was also a goal kasi parang like then I know, diba, I'm doing better when I get, diba?
Yeah, kumbaga, and then now, diba, may mga ibang bagay na I'm looking forward to, and then I talk to other businessmen or ibang actors or ano na, naisip ko, kaya ko ba yan? But now, if I just stay on the path, pagpatuloy lang yung mga tamang ginagawa, learn from your failures, ma-reach ko yung bagay na yan, di ba? Yeah. Right now, for example, I want to own my own building eh.
Yeah.
Di ba? So, right now parang
How do you get there? It's a daunting,
di ba? Pero ganun din ako dati sa simpleng 2002 Ford Expedition.
Yeah.
Di ba? Or 2005 Ford Expedition na sinabi sa akin ni Tonton Gutierrez na kain-kain nyo yan. Di ba? Pero nung time niyan, ganun din. Like,
you're daunted by it.
Diba?
Pero that's the good thing when you know you're a hard worker. You're willing to work for it.
Iba na rin yung dreams mo, iba na yung vision
Saka
mo.
parang dreams aren't hard to reach when you know na you're willing to work for it and you have like you're a hard worker. You know it's gonna be a hard road, but I'm willing to do it. Diba?
Yeah.
Not gonna take a shortcut. And I'm not asking for one. Diba?
Walang shortcut talaga.
No way, dude.
Walang shortcut sa buhay.
That's
And I've done
something
shortcuts. I've done yung mga...
You know, diba, we were talking about this last night. It's strange kasi you know you have a lot of projects na like those projects is swabe talaga yung experience,
Super.
na pinuri ka and everything easy. But for me, like it was the hard ones that I'll never forget. Na the director challenged me so many times. Like didn't make it easy for me and it pushed me to work harder. And
Pero sorry balikan tayo dun sa sinabi mo kanina sa amin dati na sometimes people feel pag nakatikim ng success sa industriya namin, yun na yun. Ang dali na. And I'm saying this, ako naman I'm saying it by experience. Kasi meron akong security blanket was the love team eh. So parang anything we do is
it's golden.
It's golden.
It's gold.
Which is which nangyari talaga. But then it gave me a laziness. It gave me
it became a comfort zone.
Yeah, so I had projects na I felt so stupid on set kasi alam ko hindi ko pinaghandaan.
Yeah.
And I'm saying this by experience. So I don't know, kahit sabihin namin to sa inyo or kung may mga aspiring actors or even workers or anything, I don't know if you'll learn from it kasi I learned the hard way through experience.
Yeah. Experience is the best teacher of all.
Tanga-tanga ako, bakit hindi, diba? So, now, every project I do, wala talaga, kahit gano'ng kaliit pa yan, or kahit gano'ng kalaki, same yung process ko is balls to the walls, non-stop work, non-stop,
Sabi ko nga ngayon, like, dude, if it's like, the smaller the role, the more work put into it, because you wanna make an impact into the film, or into the TV show, so if it's smaller, like, I'm gonna really need to make a better work here to get noticed. Sabi ko, even me, man, like, I would admit that there were years in there where you play the villain and people are so used to you being in bands, that also becomes a comfort zone. Getting angry is the easy thing to do, so then, that's why I'm thankful for the pandemic. We're able to change the whole wheel, reinvent the wheel.
At saka hindi lang ito para sa actors or sa showbiz.
For anyone,
For example, meron kasi akong sarili kong gym, di ba? So, we had a day na sabi ko, let's rearrange the equipments, para something new, it's a different feel, So I'm rearranging it, binubuhat ko yung equipments. Si Mike, our videographer, comes in and sabi, bro, ba't ikaw gumagawa niyan?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Simple lang sagot ko, kasi gym ko to eh.
Yeah.
Pangalan ko nakataya dito eh.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's what I was saying
You
to
want to
yesterday.
hear what you exactly told me?
What did I say?
Set an example.
Set an example, kasi ito
Sabi ko,
yung...
oh shit, let me do it too.
Like, kumbaga, ganun talaga eh. It's, when I do something, tapos nandun yung pangalan ko, if it's not the best, kung hindi ko binigay yung best ko,
I have to give my best.
ikakahiya ko yan eh.
Yeah. Ako, that's what...
Ngayon, pag binigay ko best ko, hindi nag-work, okay lang ako dyan.
Yeah.
Hindi ko hindi ko yun eh.
Like,
hindi ko nahawak yung outcome.
Don't expect a return. Diba yun nga eh. Like,
Hindi ko
don't
hawak
expect,
yung outcome.
like, you barely prepared, you just did it, and then you're expecting the world from this thing.
Kasi
don't
maybe
expect-
before, when I was younger,
You get what you
darating
give.
lang ako, I'll just read Blockbuster
You
or
get what you get.
highest ratings. But it doesn't work kapag tumatanda ka sa industriya or tumatagal ka sa kumpanya na yan or kung saan ka man, di ba?
Yeah. You know, it's also a way to see it this way, and I'm sure you'll understand this as an athlete also. Diba the talented ones, diba, from the beginning, the blessed, talented athlete doesn't have the work ethic. So one day that talent will fade.
Yeah,
but it's the guy with the work ethic that later
I've seen
on
so many
will,
mismo.
So with that being imagine if you're talented and you have a good work ethic.
Super,
So, wow.
unstoppable.
Yeah, unstoppable, undeniable. diba?
Undeniable, unstoppable.
That's the formula.
That's the formula.
That's
Hard
the
work
formula,
talaga.
yeah.
Hard work.
Hard work,
Of course,
Little bit of luck.
Little bit of luck.
Little bit of luck.
You know, you have to be lucky
Yeah,
at the
you
same
have to
time.
be lucky
but
also.
ako, it's preparation meets opportunity, or preparation
Exactly.
meets luck.
I agree.
Diba? You can get lucky. Ako, I got lucky. Sumali ako sa PBB.
Yeah.
Diba? Sumali ako sa PBB. Naging phenomenal yung love team. I get opportunities.
You need luck to get into the door, but you need hard work to stay.
Yeah.
Nung nag-start kayo, bro, did you expect na you'll get along with each other? Ano yung first impressions nyo sa isa't isa?
It was fast, bro. Like, I think we
Wala.
got along so
Agad
fast.
eh.
Like, they casted us as twins, and I wasn't surprised. Like, I go,
Agad
oh,
eh.
that makes sense. We're polar opposites, that's the thing. But
Yeah, but we're
there's
still
so
the
many
same.
similarities.
Dami rin natin
Like, our
parehas
mindset
eh.
is similar. We do things differently,
Ang
but
dami
I think the
natin
mindset
parehas.
is
Yeah.
We see a person, how hard a person works,
And then,
ultimately you respect them right away.
And then, for example, like, obviously, for the rest of my life and my career, ma-attach ako sa love team kung saan ako nag-start, right?
Yeah.
Parang sa kanya din eh. Attached din ako sa
Parang love team
kanya.
din tayo.
Parang ganun eh. Not actually love team, pero parang pag sinabi mo Gerald Anderson, and you say,
yung
kung ano
sa akin,
maalala mo
Chika.
sa kanya,
Yeah.
tayong dalawa, parang sana maulit-muli. Parang attached kami sa isa't isa. And I think it's gonna be like that for the rest of...
I think so.
Kasi magkasabay kami. Magkasabay kami sa...
Of course, like bro, we're like, diba tayo, we're like day one, diba? But I mean, I have to say it also, like when I just worked with Kim recently in Secretary Kim, diba?
Yeah. Ayun, kayo
it's the
din.
same
Like, kayo ni
affinity.
Kim.
Kasi
Yeah.
we all started together in ABS.
Young. Imagine
Bro,
I was 17.
I had 5 years experience, but I was a I was a
Newbie.
struggling
Yeah.
actor
Yeah.
for 5 years, and like you know, our lives changed together.
Yeah. Pero ang naalala ko lang, yun, kahit nung at that young of age, 17 years old, go hard na siya nun.
Yeah.
Go hard na siya nun.
that-
That's why I'm like, oh my God.
That's why I said, like, diba,
And then Kim was also good. I mean, she
Yeah.
was, kumaga, mas...
you kasi had to learn
Ako
a new
talaga had to
language.
learn everything
You have to learn a new
from
language.
zero. And tapos,
And you know what they say in life, the hardest thing to learn is a new language.
super bro.
So
No,
props to you.
I'm learning the language and I'm acting in the
Yeah,
language.
no, you
Right
see,
there.
like you're acting with emotions, but then you're double checking if like, did I say it right?
So what I did, para alam na what I did, bro, I focused on the language.
And bro, you had
No,
you're-
I focused on the language. Bahala na yung acting. Sunod na lang yan.
Mamaya na yan, mamaya na yan. Doon muna
Ito
tayo sa
muna.
dialect.
Because I remember, bro, nag-set kami, kumain pa kami ni Direct Jerome. We had dinner. Said, Jay, bigay mo yung best mo. Low-blow ko. Best. Ito na yun. Alam mo yun. Pero yung Tagalog, huwag mo na isipin yan. Kahit line per line.
We'll shoot it line per line.
Pero syempre,
Of course, you wanna get it clean. Yeah, you wanna get it clean.
Nahiya na ako sa cameraman, nahiya ako sa
Sa
audio,
actors.
nahiya ako sa actors, nahiya ako kay Michael Dames. Sinabi ko kay Tito Mike to eh. Sa press ko natin, nahiya ako kay Tito Mike, nahiya ako sa lahat kasi,
It was a process.
So again, going back, experience is the best teacher talaga.
Yeah.
And ako naman, I don't know, dahil mayabang ako, or dahil it pushed me, I persevered through that eh.
Hindi, sabi ko nga,
Persevered through that talaga,
bro,
bro eh.
it was a driving force, man.
Super.
It was a
Super.
driving force. Like that feeling.
Super.
That challenge.
It's a challenge.
And bro, and you never stopped since.
Yeah, well, lalayo pa tayo. Sumali ako sa MBBL, right? So my
Yeah.
first year was a failure. For me, ha? So a failure. I'm like, oh my God, hindi ito yung gusto kong mangyari. And that was the reason why I never quit. Hindi ako tumigil. Kasi nga, hindi ko nagawa yung gusto ko.
Yeah.
Other people, or
After one go, they're like,
yeah,
oh,
like,
I'm done,
hindi to para sa akin.
I can't do that. Tauren, if I
Kasi
say
nga, tumapak ako dun sa court, nagbigay ako ng commitment,
my name's there,
and
the
then
DNA's
ganun,
all over
and then what
this.
if umalis ako? What if hindi ko na tinuloy the next season? What if I didn't come back harder or train
Yeah.
harder? I'd have that regret, like parang, and then,
Yeah.
pag may anak ko, ituturo ko sa anak ko na,
Brother, that's my biggest
Hipokrito.
and that's my biggest fear in life is a regret.
Super.
Like, oh, shoulda, woulda, coulda. I should have done this. What if? Actually, that's the most painful question of them all.
So,
what if?
what is your biggest regret? No.
Actually, but to be honest, man, like in life, like not because all like these mistakes are like things that had happened to me were all lessons that I learned from and made me the person who I am today. And to be honest, man, it took a lot of time to do it. It took a lot of work, hard work, inner stuff to look But now, like, I look at the mirror, I love that person.
Okay.
But there was a time where, there was a time, 2 years ago where I couldn't even see the reflection. It was murky. And I was like, it's gonna take a lot of work before we start to know.
Ganun ka ba?
Is this still me? It still looks good though, but I just don't know if I love him.
Well, but para hindi na mahirapan si Mike mag-edit, these are the last three questions, nice questions. Are there any upcoming projects na you're particularly excited about?
Actually,
preparing for?
I'm doing a show. Actually, you know about that for Amazon Prime sometime this year. So watch out for that, confidential pa. Then also later this year, I have a movie for Netflix with Baron Geisler. So try wait for that one. It's an action movie.
Ay, oo nga pala.
Yeah, we shot it. It's cool, the movie, because you don't know who the bad guy is. It's the slant. The slant is like, sino ba talaga yung masama dito? And it takes, like both of us are like kontrabida, so like, ang galing. It's like an immovable object meets an unstoppable force. So watch out for that. Burr months, like third, fourth quarter.
Do you have any aspirations of working behind the camera, like directing or producing or writing?
I'm already doing like apprentice stuff with directing to study to be a director. But that part of my life, I'm not rushing into it. Like I want to know what I'm doing. I want to know you know what I mean? Like I have a good hold of it before I start to do it. Because obviously being a director is a big responsibility, and to me, parang parang. Of course, like I want to wear that hat where you're more thinking of everyone else and not just about you all the time. Because as an actor, you have to do that. To worry about yourself, worry about your character, ask yourself a lot of me questions. You know what I mean? So yeah, later on in life, like obviously being a director is definitely.
Nakikita ko para kay Jake is, napag-usap ko, ito yung nakikita ko para sa'yo.
Yes. I'll listen to this.
No. Napag-usapan na natin to yesterday, I think, or the other day.
We had such a good talk. Roommates kasi kami.
Yeah. So, maybe not now kasi syempre you're still focusing on your own craft, but yung makapagbigay ka ng, kung sa basketball, parang basketball clinic.
Yeah.
Makapagbigay ka ng workshop or
share the knowledge.
I think the best person talaga para sa akin na makapagbigay ng acting class or acting workshops is an actor na pinagdaanan yan.
I agree with you.
But ang sagot naman niya sa akin nun is yan, parang syempre I'm still focusing on my craft.
Do things
I still wanna push, pigain kumbaga. Still wanna push the potential, and sometimes kapag nagtuturo ka, that's why I never, hindi rin ako nagtuturo or nagbibigay ng advice to other actors on set, kasi
it's hard. It messes with your head.
Medyo maano ka eh. So, pero yun yung nakikita ko one day.
To be a teacher, I think like, there's a time for that. Diba?
Yeah, especially yung mga up-and-coming artists, like yung mga kailangan talaga ng minsan, may mga artists na star magic, di ba? They need a reality check. Or they just need a briefing.
Or sometimes they just need, a direction on where they're gonna take their career. So, for me naman, parang one thing like, thanks man, like it means a lot you think of me that way.
No, kasi you put the only reason I think, hindi naman kita kinukuking or anything. I think the only reason I'm saying is kasi you do the work behind it.
Thanks,
you do the work for it, diba? You do the work for it. So, and you see the passion in it. I'm sure nakita niyo lahat yung passion niya about acting. I mean, Ako na, sobrang passionate na ako about my
23 years ago, we were already talking this way. And then later on in life, ganito pa rin tayo.
I think, I don't know, I could be wrong, but I think yung ano kasi namin, our approach is different kasi he's passionate about the craft talaga. I'm passionate about the craft, but the only reason I became passionate, the only reason I became passionate about the craft is kasi I was thrown into this. Like, di ba sabi mo nga, you were modeling and like, what if I take it further? Wala akong ganun eh.
I had
so,
like
magkaiba yung approach namin. So, magkaiba yung approach namin. Now, I love it.
Wow, this is the first time I heard this from you.
Hindi siya yung parang something na
it wasn't something that I want to get into showbiz. I want to be a basketball player.
Bro, lumaki ako sa probinsya. And then when I grew up in the States, probinsya din. So, it wasn't
you weren't
in my
thinking big lights, big city.
It wasn't in my space na it was either basketball, magpapasok ko sa military, or di ba, something like that.
Blue collar. I mean, something.
It's kasi yun yung kinalaki ako eh. So, sa awa ng Diyos, pumasok ko sa PBB, I was thrown into this, that's when because that's when I started to, so our approach is different, but the love is the same. The passion is the same. I guess, may sense ba yan?
I think, bro, like, that's why we never had a falling out. We never had years na, you know why? Kasi nga, like, we both understand na parang, you have different things that you want to achieve as an actor. Have different things. But at the same time, parang, I can appreciate your career, bro. Like, I can really appreciate because I've seen it from the start.
Yeah, you've seen it from the start.
And I'm here rooting for you.
And you've seen it from the start, from behind the scenes.
Yeah, I saw how hard you worked.
During the process.
I've seen how hard you worked for it. And, like, man, like, for me, does anyone rooting for you, like, at all costs? Me.
Yeah.
Like, how I really wanna...
And syempre, may mga times like, mapapanood ko si Jake sa balita na gagawin. Ano naman to si Jake? And I'm sure vice versa.
Hindi kami mag-uusap for months, but when we see each other like in a bad spot, we're like, bro, like, I'm just here, right?
Mag-uusap kami. Mag-uusap kami ng mga ibang, like, anong pag ginawa ni Jake? Alam mo na yun. Ganun na lang alam mo yun, alam mo, at the end of the day, kaya naman i-survive whatever. Kasi
this
resilience is. Yeah, this too shall pass. And then, but, it's harder kapag nandun ka talaga sa moment na yun. You're in the storm, di ba? Pinag-usapan namin, di ba? Ang dali lang sabihin.
Saka, it's so hard to break.
Lumagpas na? Kita yung buffalo.
Balikan ko lang yung moment na yun, bro. In that moment, that's why I respect Gerald so much. And this is from my heart, bro. The easiest thing to do in the moment is to say something, defend yourself, say something, or say something like attack. You know what I mean? As a guy, you're on the defense or you're on an offense.
Super.
But the hardest thing to do is like what you did, be patient.
Yeah.
Like,
just you have to have that mentality na.
Don't matter you believe just by saying it. Kasi, honestly, it's a model that a lot of men should follow. And bro, I took cues from it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'll be honest. Like when I went through my things, there were times I asked myself, what would Gerald do? And it worked for me.
Alam mo, ganun naman talaga kasi like even before earlier sa career natin wala namang social media, right? But I'm still that ganun na yung approach ko. Even sa like personal life ko with friends, family, and relationships, parang I'll walk muna ako. When things are hot, medyo mainit na to.
You don't wanna. That's not the right time to react.
Okay, let me go away for a while. Let me take a 10-minute walk. Diba sinabi ko sa ito kagabi, right? Let me go. Alis muna ako before we say things na hindi natin mababawi.
Yun mismo.
Alright guys, so that was the chat GA with Jake Cuenca. Sana nag-enjoy kayo. Sana kahit pa paano may napulit kayo. Kahit pa paano na konting aral doon. We were just talking. So, yun. Abangan natin yung iba. Sina John Prad, Sancho, at sina Mark ang mga next guests natin. Thank you for supporting us, bro. Thank you for supporting.
Thank you so much, guys, for supporting us. Siyempre, abangan nyo yung mga vlogs namin dito sa DramaMotoClub. And enough of acting. It's time to talk about motorcycles. Alright, let's get the new bike.
Ganda. Actually, gwapo na
Hindi, cover yan nung exhaust. Lalagay pa rin nila yan dyan if you want.
And then cover on it.
That's just the cover. This is what you're changing.
This is my bike. Pang clickbait yun
This is my bike.
This is my bike.
Wow. The bike of Gerald.
Bro, gusto ko yung una, ikaw pa yung una sumapag.
Sorry sa akin. Ginawa mo rin sa akin sa banyo to the past 2 days Kung kailan gagamitin ko na bigla.
Sino na una? Sino na una?
Me, I was on the way na ako sa banyo. So bigla na lang sushoot.
Okay.
Nauna sa akin doon.
Go.
The top.
Ito mong
super
ba?
Bro, this is the video. It's gonna make a million views. This is it. Bro, kinisuban mo, bro. Guys, kung gusto nyo tanggalin ni Gerald yung t-shirt niya, just comment down below. That's how happy he is. Tama na, hindi ba nagko-comment? Ginawa ng DramaMotoClub.
That's how happy. Oh, see you next time. Nakalagay pa pag pinapatay. See you next time. Look. So on. Super. And then.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yo.
Hospitality
Kaya siya
at
ganun
its
kamahal.
finest.
It's a gentleman like me.
Wow. Bro.
Because she cares,
Actually,
no?
wala na pala ako ipapalit dito, bro.
Uwi na natin.
Wala, wag na.
Gusto ko shiny. Hindi ako matte black eh, pero ang gwapo na.
Bro, can you imagine we're climbing the mountains, madumihan pa? It's gonna look even better with black. Bro, mo lang palitan, please. Don't make it shiny black.
A box.
Unless you wanna make this lang shiny.
Ano ba?
Wala kang side bars.
Lalagyan ko pa ng ano to sa gilid, bro. Bar.
Pero Jeff, pwede mo bilhin ng attachment to panglagay ng side bag dito. You can put an attachment here. May isang side bag.
Yeah. But I think right now it's a lot.
Just the top box. Yeah. With the backrest.
Yes, with the backrest para maka-relax yung pasahero ko.
Ganda niya, bro. But bro, we did see this.
I like your statement, huh?
We did see this perform in the Twisties yesterday. Grabe, bro.
Mas okay
Who's
pa
the
daw
guy
to.
we met? Taga Jensen. Teaching me about
Mas
the.
okay pa daw to.
Yeah, he's
Sa
telling me.
Twisties.
Bro, pag flight tayo this week. Pag sa motor ko.
We have to ride lahat tayo kasi pang start ng video.
Guys, come on, let's ride. Let's not go to the Grove, right? Let's do like a mountain ride. Tagaytay. Ganda na mo.
Mas na-appreciate mo na ngayon ha. After what you saw.
Yeah, man.
Diba?
Ito lang daw available natin na Yamaha.
Yung crash bar, sir, saka yung tawag dito yung muffler by order, sir. 1 to 2 weeks. Maximum na yung 2 weeks.
Crash bar. Anong itsura nito?
Moto Club ang kausap mo dito.
Baka
Ganun
sabihin
talaga.
ko, unlike Sam, si Sam kasi kung ano yung hinanap niya, ikabit daw lahat. Eh, ewan ko kay Boss Gerald, baka mamaya sabihin, binudol mo ko, Alin.
Magkano na ba running bill?
Running bill, 100 plus na, di ba?
Check mo muna.
Check mo muna.
200,000 na yan.
Wow! Sabi na go!
Ako si Mr. Boyo.
Kunin mo na lahat yan.
lahat.
Actually,
Lahat.
kanina ka pa.
Mas mahal na ngayon
motor ko. Kunin natin lahat.
Ako okay naman ako kasi parang itong mga ni-request ko eh.
Ilaw.
Ilaw.
Gagamitin mo ng, hindi pang
Bars.
forma, utility naman yan.
Yeah.
Gagamit mo
Number
talaga.
one.
Yan, hindi siya forma thing.
Sige,
You're gonna use all
that. Go muna. Pasend na lang yung account niya para...
So, gusto mo
Bukas.
antayin ngayon?
Pwede. Pero bukas pa ako makaka-deposit kasi
No
SONA
problem.
ngayon eh.
Ano naman eh, open budget
Open naman
tayo
siya.
doon.
Ayun. Ano pa meron? Ano bang pwede ko ikabit?
Mas matindi to kay Sam. Mas matindi kay Sam.
Ilang linggo na kinikim-kim lahat yan. So talagang tinutodo na niya.
Pag-uwi yung bike ko.
Samantalang si Sam namili pa siya. Teka lang, ano ba?
Ako rin ginawa ko, diba? Nung kinuha ko, kinabit ko na lahat agad eh.
Okay na siguro yan. O sa bagay. Parang 100 na yun. Okay na yan. Parang motor na rin yun eh.
Bumalik ka na sa loob, baka dumagdag pa yung gas.
Sir, meron ka daw crash bar na. Yung square, bro, get that.
Pero ano yan?
Tapos ang ganda ng tip ng akrag.
Sige. Kuha na rin ako skid plate.
Yaman na, Jay.
Ikaw makuha.
Papaprove sa kanya, bro.
Approve. May silencer ka naman.
Eh kung maingay lang siya konti, ba't ko ilalagay? Kung
Hindi, may silencer. Pwede mo tanggalin. Kung gusto mo ba.
Mas maingay.
Ready? Let's go. Let's go. Gago, gusto ko mag-ride, bro.
Bro, gusto ko na mag-ride.
Nakahanga sa kanya.
Hindi mo talaga mag-ride. Actually,
Kayo naman ang inggit. Kayo naman ang inggit. Okay. Balik muna tayo sa running bill. So, ang confirm is lights, bar, ito, yung crash bar, yung side bar. Wag mo na exhaust kasi parang okay pa naman eh. Ilaw.
Skid plate, sir.
Okay. So yung sa'yo, paano ko madideposit yan?
Pagdating na lang yan, sir. Dito naman sa KY, sir.
Gano'ng tagal kaya?
1 week lang, sir.
1 week lang, okay. So baka ibabalik ko na lang. Baka next week pa kasi
Sige, sir.
baka mag-ride kami this week eh.
Ah.
Pero
Yung sa akin,
yung ilaw,
within this week
kasi
pwede.
wala pa yung crash bar. Okay.
Within this week naman, tsaka open wheel naman basta.
So ang tanong ko ngayon, dapat dalhin ko na to ngayon. Kasi
Doon tayo papunta.
next week pa eh. Eh mag-ride ako this week.
Yung crash bar, dun yung mamang itong ilaw sa...
Ilapit mo na yung pickup.
Kaso, SW.
Kasi may shoot pa to ng 4 PM eh. Ano oras na?
I don't know, guys. But I think I like the Tracer more than this. But don't tell Gerald, okay? Don't tell him.
So alright, good morning. Eto na naman tayo sa aming second rep group. Papunta tayong Bicol.